Bangladesh is a land of rivers and its people have a long tradition of life on the water. However, a growing trend of climate-related natural disasters and extreme weather have this nation's 180 million inhabitants seeking out higher ground. Scientists predict that up to 20 million people could be displaced if Bangladesh's sea levels rise in the next 50 years. Here's a story about one Bangladeshi who isn't waiting for that to happen. He's adapting his community to survive floods today.
In Bangladesh, scientists say that within the next 10 to 20 years, 20% of the land will go under seawater. It already started happening in the south. Islands are getting smaller, and in the north, the rivers are getting bigger. We're getting more erosion and more floods. That's why Bangladesh is, you can say that it's the ground zero for the climate change. Every year, schools are flooded for 3 to 4 months. It happens during the monsoon season. We are now in northwest Bangladesh, and the school, you can see over there, it is now under the flood water. If the water level increases within the next few days, the students who are still in this class, they will not be able to come to the school. তখন কতদিন বন্ধ ছিল গত বছরের বন্যায়? 3 মাস 3 মাস 3 মাস তুমি কি করছিলে? ঘুমাইছো, খাইছো? কাজ করছি, মাঠে কাজ করছি। হ্যাঁ, খেলছো? He was playing. There are many school dropouts in Bangladesh, and it is because of regular flooding. During the flood last year, there are 330 schools were completely destroyed, and more than 4,000 schools were damaged. This is the reason I decided, why don't we bring the school to the student? In the northwest Bangladesh, there is not enough paved roads to serve these communities, so people have to depend on river and boats. Boat school is a combination of a school bus and schoolhouse at the same time, because it collects students from different riverside areas, and finally docking at a destination, it arranges on-board classes. This is our grade 1 boat school, and they are reading off a book on biodiversity. This is one of the book being developed by our organization, and this is completely focused on the river and riverside pollution, biodiversity conservation. So what we can do actually to control the pollution, like keeping the latrines away from the water source, use of river water for irrigation, identifying beneficial insects. We have right now 42 boats in operation, and another 46 is under, we're designing it, but within this year we'll have around 100 boats in operation. We have placed solar panel on the top, and we have structure to hold the panels, and from the panel it comes to the here we have all the equipments in this box, the battery chargers, this charge controller and inverters, and this is the batteries store the solar energy. In the board school, we have a computer or laptop and hundreds of books. And with the computers, they're getting everyday information. They're getting access to internet, and they're getting newspapers off the internet. So they're keeping update with what is happening within the country and also outside of the country.
এই স্কুল আসার আগে আমাদের কোথাও পড়ালেখা করার সুবিধা ছিল না।
যখন তুমি বড় হবা তখন তুমি কি হতে চাও?
বড় হলে আমি শিক্ষিকা হতে চাই।
In Bangladesh, the pressure on land is always high. At this moment, we have 1,209 people per square kilometer. And if the country, 20% of the country goes underwater, which may happen within the next 10 to 20 years, where will these people will go? Because we don't have enough space, enough land, so people have to live on water in some way. Climate change is a global problem. Not only Bangladesh, the other countries should work together to address the climate change. We have to find solutions. For example, our solution to address the climate change, the both floating education system or floating housing project, which can be adapted in other settings, which can be done in a big scale that many communities around the world can be benefited.
Gözlerde ciddi bir grek yamansu Uzamını aldı